Hey everyone, welcome back to Mental Health for Creators. If you're new here, this channel is all about productivity, creativity, and avoiding burnout. So if you want to stay inspired and create your best work, make sure to like and subscribe to support the channel. How do you stay creative and keep evolving without losing your unique identity in the process? It's a tricky balance, right? On one hand, creativity is all about exploring new ideas, experimenting, and pushing boundaries. On the other hand, you don't want to wake up one day and realize that in trying to keep up, you've lost the very thing that made your work special in the first place. So let's break it down. How do you innovate while still staying you? How do you grow and adapt without feeling like you're selling out? And most importantly, how do you create work that feels authentic, both to you and to your audience? Why is it so hard to stay true to yourself? First, let's acknowledge something important. It's totally normal to feel pulled in different directions. You see other creators growing faster than you because they're jumping on trends. Your audience starts requesting content that doesn't feel like you. Maybe you even start doubting whether your unique style is enough. And that's where the real challenge begins, because the pressure to adapt can sometimes make you feel like you have to change who you are. 1. The fear of falling behind. Let's be honest. Social media has made us obsessed with numbers, likes, views, shares, engagement rates. It's all designed to make us think that if we're not growing, we're failing. And when you see other people blowing up by following trends, it's easy to wonder, should I be doing that too? But here's the thing. Growth isn't always about doing what's popular. In fact, some of the most successful creators intentionally ignore trends because they know that long-term success comes from originality, not quick wins. 2. The pressure to appeal to everyone. Another big challenge? Feeling like you need to please everyone. Maybe you started with a small but loyal audience who loved your unique approach. But as you grow, you start getting feedback like, you should make videos like so-and-so. Why don't you do this type of content? It would get way more views. I liked your old stuff better. And suddenly you're stuck between what you want to create and what you think people expect from you. But here's a hard truth. If you try to please everyone, you'll end up pleasing no one, including yourself. 3. The internal struggle. Evolution versus authenticity. Creativity isn't static. If you keep making the same thing over and over, eventually you'll get bored. And when you get bored, your audience will feel it too. So how do you evolve and experiment without losing your core identity? That's what we're about to dive into. How to stay creative without losing yourself. All right, let's get into the practical stuff. Here are some solid strategies to keep your creativity fresh while staying true to your unique identity. 1. Define your creative North Star. Before you start worrying about trends or audience expectations, take a step back and ask yourself, what do I want my creative work to stand for? What kind of impact do I want to have? What are the themes or messages that consistently show up in my work? This is your North Star, the thing that guides you no matter what's trending. For example, maybe your core message is about empowering people through storytelling, or maybe you're all about making complex topics fun and accessible. Whatever it is, hold on to it. Whenever you're unsure whether an idea aligns with your identity, come back to this North Star and ask, does this feel like me? Does this align with what I believe in? If the answer is no, it's probably not worth your time. 2. Experiment. But with purpose, creativity thrives on experimentation. But the key is to experiment in a way that still feels authentic to you. Instead of jumping on every trend, try asking, how can I put my own spin on this? How can I take this format and make it feel like something only I would create? For example, if a new storytelling trend is going viral on TikTok, don't just copy it. Find a way to make it fit your voice. If a popular art style is taking over Instagram, mix it with your signature approach instead of abandoning your original style completely. Experimentation is great, but make sure it's evolution, not imitation. 3. Create personal projects that have nothing to do with algorithms. One of the best ways to stay connected to your creative identity? Create just for yourself. Not everything you make needs to be posted, monetized, or optimized for engagement. Sometimes the best way to reconnect with your artistic voice is to make something that no one else will ever see. Try writing something just for fun, with zero pressure to publish. Creating art in a style you've never shared publicly. Making a video that's just for you, not for views. When you remove external expectations, you give yourself space to rediscover what you love about creating. 4. Set boundaries with your audience. This might sound counterintuitive, but sometimes staying true to yourself means saying no to what people expect from you. If your audience is asking for content that doesn't align with your vision, it's okay to set boundaries. You don't have to be rude about it, but you can say things like, "I appreciate your feedback, but this isn't the direction I want to go. I know a lot of people are doing trend, but it doesn't really fit my style. I'm experimenting with some new ideas right now, and I hope you'll stick around for the ride." Your real fans will respect you for staying true to yourself. 5. Give yourself permission to change, but stay rooted in what matters. Your creative identity isn't something you find once and then stick with forever. It evolves over time, and that's okay. The key is to allow yourself to grow without forcing yourself to become something you're not. A good way to think about it is this: your core values should stay constant. Your style and approach can evolve. For example, maybe you started out making super polished content, but now you prefer a more raw and unfiltered style. That's a shift in execution, but if your message and personality stay the same, your audience will still recognize you. Final thoughts. Staying creative without losing yourself. At the end of the day, the most valuable thing you bring to the creative world isn't how well you follow trends. It's who you are, what you believe in, and how you see the world. If you keep that at the heart of your work, you won't just stay creative. You'll build something meaningful that lasts. So don't be afraid to evolve. Try new things, challenge yourself, and grow. But do it on your terms. And most importantly, create what only you can create. The world needs more of that. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.